Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Of Course Comics, where we are talking about Batman Telltale Episode 2, Children of Arkham. Yeah, that's right, Children of Arkham. I'm going to be talking about the good points of it, the bad points of it, and what I overall think of the game, or the episode, as they say. So first, let's start off with the good. So the good points of it, they are actually, from what I'm seeing, doing a new villain called the Children of Arkham, which is quite nice to see because I'm fed up of seeing Joker. Don't get me wrong, Joker is a good villain if done right, but you get fed up after seeing him so many times, just being done over and done over and done over. So it's nice to see them come up with a new one. Yeah, Penguin's the same, but he's different. Another good point, they have different looks. Well, Batman and Catwoman, yeah, that doesn't. Harvey Dent, yeah, he's a bit well muscled. But Penguin, he had a new look to him, and I thought it looked quite cool actually, because he had like this gothic penguin mask, which you'll see somewhat throughout the video. I'm not sure when, because I'm still putting the pictures in now. So yeah, that's the really good points I like. It makes it feel unique, and it's like, oh, this isn't just a Batman experience. This is a different take on it, and it seems to be doing very good in my opinion. Because like, if you think about it, you're fed up of seeing the same old Batman stuff, so therefore, you know, it's fine. We're seeing a different take on the character, which is nice. It's refreshing in the media, because we had the Nolans, we've had the cheesy ones, so it's time. Yeah, a bit dark, but to be honest, I'm kind of enjoying it, the different one. So yeah, that's another good point. So yeah, graphics quite good as well. They seem to be running nice and smooth, unless, you know, when I first started, like 5 minutes for a black screen for 5 minutes. I don't care what you think, it's bad. So yeah, bad point of the video, well, the game itself, is to be honest, the choices. I felt like I didn't really get much of a choice when it came to some of them, because like some of them you did get to choose and you'd be very different, but then like especially at the beginning, I felt like the options you were given, they looked very different word wise, and then like they'd still end up at the same position. So it's just like, what's the point of giving me a choice? Just send me there anyway. Just send me to that exact point. And just skip the croc. Yeah, the crocs. Stay away from the crocs, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh, crocs. And another bad point, it's expected, it is a Telltale game. You focus more on the story, but some of the controls were clunky, especially when you're hovering over the holographic map. God, those controls were horrible. Just Telltale, please. Well, for the keyboard, because the pictures you are seeing are actually my gameplay, and at the end you'll see my choices. And I saw most people fought with the power of boners. I didn't. I protected my bro Harvey, because I don't want Two-Face happening. Catwoman, yeah, she's always going to be on the good and bad, so shag him later. That's what Batman would do. I mean, they probably get together anyway, and Harvey would probably be Two-Face anyway, but if Harvey's Two-Face and he knows Batman's Bruce, he knows he'll stay with him. I know he won't, but be a bro to Harvey. He's going to have some tough stuff happen to him later on. He needs the good things while it happens. So yeah, that's my excuses anyway. Also, black screens, like I've mentioned. The black screens where I had to wait ages just to get it through a cutscene. Every time I saw it, I was like, up, phone, and I just lost interest in the actual whole thing by then. So I had to do it in 2 sessions, which is probably pretty bad, but I'm just there like, I don't want to play it. And I went into it going, I don't really want to play it today, but I have to. I wanted to for a video, so hi. So yeah, that's the reasons why. Another bad thing, this is about the series in general really, is like when I first heard it being announced, it's like, really? We've had enough Batman in the whole of media, because DC, I mean, yeah, DC, they're desperate but for the films, but it's like, we've had so much Batman in the media. Let's have different characters. I don't even mind if it was a Bat family. That way they could get Batman in somehow. But, you know, I'm kind of fed up of Batman in different medias, because but you got Batman in the movies, which is fine because you can't have DC, but this game, I think you could have had someone else, you know, like build someone else up for the Justice League. So like the Flash, for example, who hasn't had that much. He has the TV show, yes, and that's it, but that would be a good Telltale game. Maybe even Superman, he hasn't had a good game, from what I hear. Maybe even Nightwing. Aquaman would be good. Wonder Woman. Any of them would be interesting and have DC fans still going, yeah, I'll get that. It's something different. But instead, it's kind of boring. Being Batman, seeing Batman again, it's like, yeah, I'm alright, Batman, I'll come and play it anyway, see what it's like. But, wish it was a different character. Also, the parent, Alfred seemed to be quite a dick in the first bit, especially according to my notes. I even wrote notes. That's how well I was doing today and yesterday. I like the fact that they're trying to touch on the origin of Bruce and trying to just touch up a bit. I don't know if that's the actual story because I'm not a big Batman fan. I think I have. Hold on, I'm going to do counting now. 3, 4, 5. 5 Batmans. One of them including The Killing Joke and the other one's including All-Star Batman and Robin by Frank Miller and Jim Lee. If you want a review about that, chuck a comment down below saying you want that. So yeah. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been my points of views. If you have any disagreements, any agreements, chuck them in the comments down below, and I'm pretty sure we'll disagree again. But until then, see you next time. Probably next Tuesday. Wink, wink.